Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the video review of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Titanus. I am Baltmatrix. As you can see, this figure is a Toys R Us exclusive. I want to give a call out to all of my Twitter followers because I got a lot of tweets from you guys saying that it was available at your local Toys R Us. So I took a lunch break, ran over to my local Toys R Us, and got the only one in stock. Before we get into the video review, though, I want to show you guys just how big this box is. We have, on the left, Deluxe Class Generations Armada Starscream. On the right, we have the Legacy Megazord. And behind the box, we have Generations Metroplex. Needless to say, this thing is big. Out of the box, Titanus feels a lot smaller than the box itself. This figure is noticeably large, but it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Here is Deluxe Class Starscream next to Titanus. Yes, Titanus is large, like I said. One thing I do want to admit, though, is I'm blown away by the detailing on the figure. Bandai of America has done a really fantastic job of painting up this guy. There are stickers here on the side, but they're so inlaid so well that you're not going to get them off. And there's paint. There's so much paint on this thing. The reason it's $200 is because of the absolutely fantastic paint job that Bandai of America has performed on this guy. His neck is posable, just like the Dragon Zord's tail was. It is a series of ball joints, so it can move up and down, back and forth. The mouth does open and close a little bit. You can get some decent posability there. He can look at you from the side and think, what the hell are you doing to me? It does move. It does have the gimmick where its feet will move forward and back when you do roll it. However, it is not battery powered. There are no batteries able to be placed in this guy, so he does not have a motor for him to move around with. The figure itself is actually very heavy. As I said, it's incredibly well detailed, but it weighs a good, I'd say, 5 pounds. Actually, let me fact check that real quick. Correction, it's 4 pounds and 1/2 ounces. Giving you guys a better look at the premium quality of this figure, I was incorrect stating earlier that there are stickers. There aren't any stickers on this guy. This is all paint. Really well done paint. Especially the red here. These inlays are molded and they're painted. So yeah, there's a lot of amazingly good detail done up on this guy. It's no wonder that he is so expensive. The front, the back, every bit of this figure is incredibly well detailed. I'm blown away that Bandai of America, of all places, all companies, was able to get such high quality paint done on this. Even though the figure is really nicely painted, there are only 4 spots on it that actually have die-cast metal. The first 2 being the claws here, the third being these cannon ports here in the front, and then the last bits being the very tips of the tail. These bits right here. Technically 5 pieces because we do have 2 tail ends here. And just these gold bits are die-cast metal. That's it. Another very nice touch are the wheels. All the wheels here, they're rubber. Alright guys, time to take a look at the Ultra Zord. To do that, we are going to pretty much disassemble a couple of the components here for Titanus. First, come to the front and simply slide out the claws, and then put them, or kind of flip them forward, and reach underneath the claws and flip out this panel. Let's do that for the other side as well. Like that. And put those off to the side. Come to the front here and pull off this black chest piece, or this black piece. And this is actually the hardest part of the transformation, is pulling this part off. Come to the back of the figure and remove the tail. Reach behind the neck and pull up the back. Grab the chain, which just sits on his back. It doesn't actually go anywhere. Flip that up. Reach inside here and grab these clips. and these will actually go over the knees of the Dragon, or the Mega Dragon Zord. And then you could push the wheels out here, pull this whole front section forward, and bring the head forward a little bit. Then take the Dragon Zord's crest and drop it down into place. Next, we'll take the Mega Dragon Zord and attach his knee clips. Not really sure why we're putting knee clips on him. And then the chest piece will snap onto the here, like so. Next, take the arms, fold them up, and attach the fists. When attaching the fists, there are little clips, and they will peg into the inside and outside of the Mastodon leg. So you kind of have to reach that out of the way, get those in, and clip it into place. Now, according to the directions, you're supposed to put the arms forward like this for when he's riding in Titanus. And then you realize why those clips are here. Because the die-cast metal here on the fronts of these claws make the figure so freakishly heavy, if these clips weren't there, he would fall flat on his face. He's already really top-heavy as it is. Another thing I noticed is when you go to actually raise the arms, you want to raise the arms first before you put on this black chest piece. Because if you don't, these clips on the side that are used to hold the whole claw assembly onto Titanus will pop this chest piece off. And then once you put it back on, it acts as kind of a balance. It's because, well, the claws are so heavy, they're actually leaning on this black piece. Next up with Titanus, we're going to take the Dragon Zord tail and plug it into the back. Take the chain, and I like to just move the chain and kind of lean it over to the side. Take the cannons, the cannon tails, split them in half, and then attach the cannons to the tops of the wheels. Last but not least, drop the Megazord into place, and then open his palms and feed the chains in. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Ultra Zord. This thing's impressive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really impressed with it. It's ginormous, it's huge, it is incredibly heavy. We're around about 10, just shy of 10 pounds. It's really nice looking. I like it a lot. I just wish I had room on the shelf to actually have him in this pose. It's a very, very nice job by Bandai. As I said, I think Bandai should really be proud of themselves. They've made something really nice here, and they've kind of redeemed themselves a bit. Yes, Titanus is a bit brickish, but the result of what they've done is really, really something nice. We don't really get toys like these anymore. The level of craftsmanship and the level of detail in this thing is just remarkable. It's expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but what we've got here is something that really gives me a lot of hope and a lot of, well, I'm really excited to see what the Tiger Zord and the rest of the Thunder Zords are going to be. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Titanus. As always, I am Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. And may the power protect. And yes, MP10 Prime can ride Titanus without any real issues. But I think Prime looks better riding Titanus like this.